This is Fluency, Module 5, Lesson 8. And we're going to start off with some mental multiplication. We've done this before, but we haven't done it for a little bit. So just as a reminder, let's look at it. So the first question we have is 32 times 3. In your head, think what that is. Write it down on your board. I'm going to write it down on mine. And I know 2 times 3 is 6, and 3 times 2 is 9. So I know that it's 96. 32 times 20, well, I know that I can say 32 times 2, which is 64, and then I can times that by 10, which means I'm going to add a 0 there. So then I can put those two together, and my answer to 32 times 23 is 6, 9 and 4 is 13, 736. Did you get that same answer? Look at the next one. You do it on your own, then come back and check your answer against mine. So I'm going to continue. You're returning from pausing right now to answer it. 42 times 2, I know, is 84. 42 times 20, well, it's going to be that same thing, but I'm going to multiply it by 10, so 840. So 42 times 22 is going to be what I get when I add those two numbers together, which is 924. All right, one more. Pause the video, you solve it, and then come back. 21 times 4 is 84. 21 times 40 is 840. And I should have lined these up better, so that, as a matter of fact, I'm going to, just so that I'm doing it correctly. I should have put my 84 here so that we're lined up as we should be. And then I'm going to add those two together. So 4 and 8 and 4 is 12, and I've got one left over, which brings my 8 to a 9. So my answer is 924. All right, now you may notice that my little arrows are in the wrong spot. I didn't catch that. So we're going to count by 2s to 12. Really simple, just by 2s. So let's go do that together. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Now we're going to start at 0 and we're going to count by 2/3 to 12/3. So we're going to still use the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, but we're just going to say we have the number of thirds instead. So we start at 0/3. We have 2/3, 4/3, 6/3, 8/3, 10/3, and 12/3. Now my arrows are kind of pointing to the wrong spot, so I need to just move that over, and I want you to think, well, what whole number is represented by 6/3 and by 12/3? So think about that. One way you can figure it out is by dividing. Well, how many times? 6 divided by 3 is 2, and 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we're going to try it again. This time, though, we are going to say the whole numbers when we arrive at them. So start at 0, 0, 2/3, 4/3, 2, 8/3, 10/3, 4. Now we're skipping a lot of the numbers in between, so we didn't hit 1, which would have been 3/3, nor did we hit 3, which would have been 9/3. All right. Equivalent fractions and drawing them. So we're going to say the fraction, 1/2. Draw a model. Do this on your board while I do it on my board to show 1/2. And I'm going to shade that in. Then I've got to draw a dotted horizontal dotted line to find my equivalent fraction. And now I have divided my fraction into 4 parts, which is what is underneath on the denominator. And instead of having only one part, I now have two parts of 4. So I actually multiplied 1 times 2 to equal 2, and 2 times 2. Again, remembering that you have to have the same number on the top as you have on the bottom when you are multiplying to find an equivalent fraction. All right, we're going to do another one. Same thing. You're going to go ahead and say the fraction, which is 1/3. Let's draw a model. on your board to show 1/3. Does it have to be perfect? No, it does not. So I'm going to shade 1/3 in. So you can see I have 1 out of the 3 parts shaded in, which is what 1/3 as a fraction represents. 1 part of 3 parts. Now we're going to get to 9. So they're asking us to draw 2 horizontal lines. So we're going to draw 2. Okay, my dotted line was somewhat dotted. And now instead of 3 parts, which is showing right here, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, which is showing here. And how many parts do I have shaded? 1, 2, 3. So I now have 3 9s. What did I multiply by to get there? 1 times what is equal to 3? Okay, 3. And 3 times 3 is equal to 9. Again, notice that I multiplied top and bottom by the same number. 3/3 is equivalent to 1. So I can multiply, essentially I'm multiplying by 1. So it doesn't change what I am doing. It just gives you a different way of stating it. So it gives you an equivalent fraction. All right, this last one, you're going to draw a model to show 1/5. So do that on your board, remembering doesn't have to be perfect. Well, mine is definitely not perfect, but that's okay. We're going to show 1/5, which I have done there. Now we've got to go to 15. So I've got to think, how many times am I going to divide that? What am I going to divide that with? So I think I'm going to go 3 lines. And let's see if I'm right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I was right. So I've got 15. Now I have 15 parts that I have divided my whole into. And of those 15 parts that are there, I have shaded 1, 2, 3. So I've shaded 3 out of the 15 parts. So what did I multiply by? Again, we multiplied by 3, top and bottom. And that is the end of Fluency for today.